The marketplace of Xianghe bustled with voices, laughter, and clattering bowls. Vendors waved steaming baskets of dumplings. Hawkers poured fragrant tea into chipped cups, and children darted between stalls, sticky with candied fruit. Amid the noise, a small stall sagged in the corner. Its signboard, once painted with proud golden characters, now hung faded and chipped, Liang Family Kitchen. Jun Liang, a thin boy of 16 with sharp eyes and a restless spirit, stood behind the counter, ladling watery broth into cracked bowls. His father hunched nearby, head down, avoiding the stares of neighbors. A group of men at a rival stall jeered loudly. Liang noodles? Huh, better feed them to pigs. At least pigs won't complain. The crowd laughed. Jun clenched his fists. Every insult felt like a stone thrown at his chest. The Liang family had once been known across the province for their tea and noodles, dishes so balanced that nobles rode miles to taste them. But now they were a joke. At night, Jun would sit outside the stall, staring at the stars. His mother had died when he was young, and his father carried the weight of defeat. No one told Jun the full story. Jealousy, betrayal, the Liang name cursed. But Jun could not let go of the thought. There must be more to our story than shame. It began on a rainy afternoon. The storm rattled the shutters, and Jun climbed to the dusty attic to fetch a blanket. As he shifted a broken chest, something thudded inside. A bamboo case, sealed with red wax, now cracked with age. Heart racing, Jun pried it open. Inside lay a scroll, wrapped in faded silk. His fingers trembled as he unrolled it. The ink was faded but still legible, strokes deliberate and elegant. It read, "To the Liang who dares, betrayal took our name, but not our spirit." The recipe is hidden within these lines, written in riddles. Restore it, and restore us. Beneath the message, fragments of instructions, measurements, herbs, teas, and a verse-like riddle. When broth meets leaf, the past awakens. When noodles dance with memory, honor returns. He whispered into the silence. This is our family's secret. That night, he showed his father, but his father's eyes darkened. Jun, let it go. That recipe destroyed us once. Don't dig up ghosts. We have suffered enough ridicule. But father, Jun pleaded, this could change everything. This could restore our honor. His father turned away. Honor doesn't fill empty stomachs. Jun gritted his teeth. If his father would not help, he would carry the burden himself. Jun began his experiments in secret. The scroll was cryptic and the measurements ancient. His first attempt burned. His second turned bitter. Neighbors mocked the strange smell from the stall. One evening, as he struggled with a pot, an old man stopped by. His hair was white, his robe simple, but his eyes were sharp. "I see the smoke of desperation," the man said. "What are you trying to cook, boy?" Jun hesitated, then bowed. "Master, I'm trying to bring back the Liang family recipe. Do you know of it?" The old man's eyes softened. "Ah, the Liang kitchen. Once, your tea could bring peace to the troubled, your noodles warmth to the broken. I was but a child then, but I still remember the taste. Then help me, teach me." The old man smiled faintly. "I am Master Chun, once a servant to your great-grandfather. I swore never to cook again after the fall, but seeing your fire, perhaps it is time." From that night, Master Chun became Jun's mentor. Cooking, Chun said, is not just about flavor. It is about memory, spirit, and patience. You cannot rush a broth. You must let it whisper its secrets. Jun cut his fingers, learning to slice vegetables the proper way. He burned his tongue, tasting broth after broth. He practiced kneading noodles until his arms ached. Yet obstacles rose. The rival noodle house, Zhao's Golden Bowl, feared Jun's growing skill. Zhao's son, arrogant and cruel, sabotaged his ingredients, scattering salt into his flour, spilling oil into his broth. Jun returned home in tears more than once. But Master Chin's words echoed. Noodles carry the soul. Tea carries the memory. Protect both, and you protect your family. Months passed. Then came the announcement. The great culinary festival of Xianghe, where chefs from across the province competed. The winner would be honored by the governor himself. The town buzzed with excitement. Zhao's golden bowl is prepared to showcase its wealth of ingredients and shining kitchenware. No one believed the Liangs would dare appear. But Jun stood in the square, scroll hidden inside his robe. His father tried to stop him, trembling. "Jun, if you fail, they will mock us worse than ever." Jun bowed low. "Then let them mock me, but I will not let our name die in silence." The festival began. Aromas filled the air, roasted duck, spiced dumplings, steaming broths. The judges, stern in silk robes, moved from stall to stall. When Jun's turn came, murmurs rose. "A Liang? The cursed family. What arrogance!" Jun's hands shook as he lit the fire. Zhao's son smirked from the next stall. The first challenge was tea. Jun carefully measured herbs, recalling the scroll's riddles. He brewed slowly, letting the steam carry whispers of jasmine and green leaf. But halfway through, Zhao's servant knocked over his table, spilling half his leaves. Gasps rippled. Jun's father buried his face in his hands. But Jun remembered Master Chen's teaching. Tea is memory. He improvised, adding a few leaves he had once collected from a mountain trail with his mother, a flavor he remembered from childhood. The aroma rose, soft, calming, nostalgic. The judges sipped. Their eyes widened. One whispered, "This tastes like home." Next came noodles. Zhao showcased golden strands stretched thin as silk, bathing them in a broth rich with meat. The crowd cheered. Jun, with trembling hands, rolled his dough. He remembered the scroll's final line. "When noodles dance with memory, honor returns." He worked slowly, letting each strand carry the weight of his ancestors. He poured the broth, brewed with herbs that balanced strength and comfort, topped with the family's long-lost secret spice blend. The judges tasted. Silence. Then one leaned back, eyes closed, savoring. This is the Liang legacy." The square erupted in gasps. When the winner was announced, Jun Liang, the crowd fell silent, then thundered with applause. Zhao's face turned pale, his empire humiliated. Jun stood on the stage, tears stinging his eyes. His father wept openly, clutching Master Chen's hand. The governor rose, voice ringing. "Today, the Liang name is restored. This is not just food. This is heritage reborn." The Liang stall blossomed again, lines stretching into the street. Travelers spoke of Jun's noodles and tea, dishes that carried both memory and honor. Jun would often gaze at the scroll, now framed on the wall. He whispered, "Great-grandfather, I have kept your promise." And though rivals would rise, none could erase what Jun had proven. That betrayal could not kill legacy. That honor, once lost, could be restored. And that a boy, armed with courage and memory, could cook his way into history.